Stephanie, do you want to grab me a couple of winners? Would you mind?
Sure. We have Shauna Taylor.
Shauna Taylor.
And Jennifer Bullnow.
Jennifer Bullnow. So in order to get your prize, remember we're going to play Beat the Postman today. In order to get your prize, you need to send me a Facebook message. Don't message me here on the chat because I will not see it. Send me a Facebook message and say, hey, I'm a winner, yay. Here's my name and address where I want the prize shipped. And then I will, when the next person goes to train and I'm not training, you'll see me hop up and do a couple things. That's me playing Beat the Postman, and I'll throw your prize out into the mail, okay? Couple things I want to go over really quick. Just some logistical stuff is I've had some questions about a couple things, and so I just want, this is an easier place for me to answer them so you can hear my voice and you can see my smile when I tell you. Because sometimes you need to see my smile while I tell you something. Sometimes that's really important. I've had a couple questions about the kiosk that popped up in Florida, so I'll just answer that really quick. So if anybody's wondering about that, we've done this before. Tupperware has done this before. We have a new person in corporate that is in charge of our studios, and she's making some changes with the studios and whatever. They're also trying to do some stuff because of COVID and just whatever. It's really I've had some people very concerned that this is going to take business away from them. I can tell you, like, with so many levels of assuredness, because I've watched them do this before, this isn't going to take any business away from anything that you're doing. Trust me. A, it's a totally different consumer. B, they don't even sell that much in the malls, if we're being honest, because people don't go to the malls to see kiosks or to see Tupperware. That's not where they go. They don't even really want to see it there. They're on their way. People go into the mall with a specific goal in mind to go to blah, 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 and blah, 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 right? They're purely doing it. It's a 1-month trial, I believe. I think it's for just the month of December. And they're doing it as an awareness campaign to say, like, hey, Tupperware's out there. But they're also running some tests, and I think they're using it for some market, like I think they can ask some questions, and there's some market research that they're doing as well. So nothing to be upset about. We've had kiosks. For a while, we had them everywhere. Like they were in all of the malls all over the US. They stopped doing it because they just found them to be very expensive and not effective, and people didn't really want to go to the mall to buy Tupperware. And all the prices at the mall are much higher prices than anything than in the catalog. So they have special high prices for the mall to cover the high costs of those booths, because those booths are crazy expensive. I want to say there's something like $5,000-$6,000 a month or something to rent those little tiny spaces. And and like Sarah said, just like me, if you're like me, I see those people in the kiosks and I do not make eye contact. I walk the other direction. I run. Actually, I really hate it when they come at me with those like hair straighteners that they put on like 800,000 people's hair. I'm like, I kind of want to vomit, because whoever had lice in front of me is not touching my hair, but whatever. Or they come at me with perfume samples, or I'm like, I don't want your lotion, don't talk to me. And you say no, and they still attack you for like 5 more. Yeah, listen, like, don't, like, I know there's a few people that got their, got a little upset about the mall and think that it's going to take away it. I promise you, it is not. It is not going to mess with your business. You're okay. It's all right. Just let it do its thing, whatever it is, and ignore it. I just walk away from those people. Like, I can't, like, I'm not trying to do that. And trust me when I say you don't, like, I mean, my advice to corporate is we don't want any part of that. If I wanted to work a job in the mall, I'd go get a job in the mall. I want to sell Tupperware from my house and be amazing. So whatever. And guys, we're killing it. This is, I promise you, not going to hurt your sales. So just hear my voice, see my smile, and walk away from it, and don't worry about it. I promise you, it's not a big deal. Okay, so that's one. I just wanted to address that with my smile. I'm not even, in COVID, I'm not even really going to the mall, so everything's shipping to my house via boxes, so whatever. But second is, I've had a lot of questions about different things that I'm mailing out or not mailing out, or why they don't have them, or any of the things. So I'll just tell you, these bracelets just arrived. They are from, I think it was a newbie challenge, either in September or October. They say, only the fearless can be great. And they just finally arrived from the vendor, so I have them. They are on my list of things to ship out. There's quite a bit of them to ship out. And I also step-up bracelets. I just got a big box of step-up bracelets. They just arrived, so they're on my list. Bye, honey. They're on my list to arrive as well, or to ship out as well. I'm knee deep in the middle of sparkle pins right now. And I'm just saying, like, it's a labor of love. My shipping department consists of me, myself, and I. Sometimes I can get my teenagers to do some help, and sometimes I can get my husband to do some help. Sometimes not. So, but that's about it. So you just have to have a little bit of patience with me. But I have all those things here now. I've been waiting on step-up bracelets for a long time, and I was waiting on the vendor to send these for a long time. I had the sparkle bracelets or sparkle pins here, so I was just waiting for the challenge to end to start shipping them out. So that's why they've started going out first, because I had them here and I've already started it, and I'm now knee deep in the middle of sparkle pins everywhere. They're all over my living room. So I'm going to finish that, because if I start a different project, then I have other things everywhere and I need to do one at a time. So please have patience with me. I promise they're all going out, but they're at least all here. So over the next couple of weeks, you'll start seeing that kind of stuff arrive. Do I have sparkle pin nightmares? No, I don't have any sparkle pin nightmares, but there's a lot of sparkle pins. They're like everywhere. Well, and I have to to logistically, it's a little bit of a pain to figure out like who got all 4 and then who got 3 and then who got 2 and who got 1. And so, I mean, thousands of pins are leaving my house. So please, with all the love in my heart, don't get snarky with me about whether your prizes come. I promise it's coming. I'm not withholding anybody's prizes. I promise. Some have gone out. And then, oh, and I've also had this question, and so I just want to talk about it real quick, is what is the Winterfest? So a couple times a year we have what's called Springfest, and usually it's Fall Fest, but Tupperware changed it this year from Fall Fest to Winterfest, and they adjusted it from November to December. So that's why we're having it in December. And that is, it's a separate training event that we do where we usually pick 3 or 4 topics and we hit them really hard, and we kind of go into some intense training. And I usually grab the directors and org leaders or whatever, and I have a lot of the leaders really help train, where we kind of delve in. Sometimes we have it kind of as a panel, sometimes we have an individual training, but we really go deep on some awesome training. It's a really fun day. Someday when it's not COVID, I will a lot of times have an event at the studio, which we're not doing right now because COVID. And I have a lot of directors that fly in, and we go live, but we have people there, and it's usually very, very fun. And I enjoy all the people, but we're doing all virtual now, which is totally okay. But that's what Winterfest is. And it's the Saturday, December 12th. And there's some announcements. I think we announced some of the new catalog stuff. So you'll get to see some of the new and upcoming things a little earlier at Winterfest, and just some fun stuff like that, besides all the amazing training. But if you're really like wanting to build your business, then we'll talk about things to do to finish the end of December, but really ramp up for January too, in the beginning of the year. Because if you hit the end of December and the beginning of January hard, and you come at it with full force, it really sets your business up for an amazing year. Like if you have a slower start, it's just harder to get going. And it's not that you can't do it. It's just that momentum goes like this. One or the other. It doesn't go like this. I mean, we like to say, oh, we're maintaining. It's not really a thing. Either you're growing or you're not growing and you're going down. Maintaining isn't really a thing. And so I'm all about, like, if you just keep the tilt this way, so you're constantly just on the grow, even if it's not a spike grow, if you're on the grow, you're moving forward. And so we're going to really dig into that and go after it at Winterfest. And I think you guys will really love the training. So yes, Winterfest is December 12th. It's on the team calendar. If you have any questions, ask your director. They should know, but it's on the team calendar. And it's just purely training, like really good training and good information and upcoming things. So no, there's not a charge for it. There's just, you get to pay with your time. You get to come see me. And maybe by then we'll know for sure if, by then we'll know for sure if by chance modulars are going on sale in a big way. And if they are, maybe we'll have some training on that. I don't know, but it'll be exciting. It's for everybody. Everybody can come. So everybody up to my Zoom limit. Everybody can come up to I have the biggest Zoom account. I have the biggest Zoom account that you can possibly get. So I think we'll probably be okay. Anyway, let's see. And I think there was one more other thing. Oh, don't also forget that I am I launched 2 challenges. So for this week, anybody that sells $1,000, I have the most adorable mouse pad, Rock-On mouse pad. I've never made mouse pads before. So you're getting in on the first round of all of the excitement. So those are going to be kind of fun. They're super cute. That's anybody that sells 1,000 this week. So started on Thursday morning at 12:01 a.m. and it's going till this Wednesday at midnight. And then I also made a t-shirt, and I don't make them that often. And you guys get all like angry with me because I don't make them often enough. So here's your moment. If you're going to be angry, don't be angry. Just win, right? Like just get it. I made an adorable t-shirt and it has Rock On, I think, on the sleeve. And it says, be the woman that you needed as a girl, I think is what it says. And that one kind of speaks to my heart. And I'm sorry if you're a guy and that doesn't speak to your heart. I have optional guy prizes if you're a guy. It doesn't mean I don't love you. It just means I made this shirt because I like the quote. But I just think that's really important. I think that part of life is giving back and being the person that you like. Have you seen that thing when you say, like, what would you say to your younger self? Right? And think of all the things you'd say to your younger self. Be that person that you needed, that you wish talked to you. Like, be that for somebody else, be that for yourself. Like, anyway. Let's see, what else was I going to tell you? Those are the 2 things that I launched just recently. And don't forget to stay all the way till the end because I've got a fun challenge for you with prizes, but you have to be here because the winners show up, right? If you get off, sorry for you, you're going to miss out. So don't miss out. All right, so that's my announcements. That's the end of my announcements. We've got some training now. So let's see here.